Hello everyone, my name's Stefan, Botanist Cool, and today I'm here with the Ace Attorney expert herself.
Katie.
We are here to badmouth Larry.
Yeah. Again, I am of the opinion that Larry started out in game one as a good character.
Yes, I agree with this.
He was dumb and stupid, but he didn't intentionally try and screw you over for no reason.
Even in game 3 he was fine. Even in game 3 he was fine.
Even in game 3 he was fine. The cracks were beginning to show a little bit in that how just done Phoenix was with him,
Yeah.
just seeing him. But even then, he got up to ridiculous nonsense, but it still was he was still a person. Him hanging out with Pearl and stuff was
Yeah.
I mean, you could read that as him being very immature, but I choose to read it as him being I don't know, hanging out. Yeah.
He's being the cool uncle.
Yeah, and not being literally, we're the same. You know what I mean? But then
Yeah.
it's this one, and I think he's a little bit annoying in the DLC case. In game 6, but
So we have to see him after this, what you're saying.
oh, we have to see him after this, but I don't think he's ever as straight up bad as this. He's definitely oh my god, will you not?
He has a
But,
small redemption is what you're saying.
no,
Oh.
it's just not. So the thing is I think in Investigations 2, spoilers, he is less annoying than this case. Than the DLC case, he's still very annoying, but he has less of a part to play, so he's not as bad.
Okay, he's just less prevalent in his annoyance.
Yeah.
Okay.
But in Investigations 2, he's not less prevalent, but I don't think he hits the same.
Annoyance
He
levels.
doesn't actively interfere with a case.
Gotcha.
He doesn't to my recollection, although I've only played through the game once, so it
Yeah.
might be flawed, but he's not as frustrating. Although it could just be because it's one of the most interesting cases, so
Fair
that
enough.
could have just made me been I don't care if Larry's the most annoying creature on the planet, there's more important things happening.
And those more important things are fucking cool and you're ready for it.
Investigations 2 is pretty good.
I am excited for hold on. I gotta do something.
I forgot
real
that
quick.
one was
There we go.
very tied. I forgot that case 1, or sorry, not case 1. I forgot that in the first game also had so many ties between cases, to be honest. But that's something that stays true throughout the investigations, and I love it.
Well,
I love it when these games build up to something, and it's very frustrating to me when they don't,
absolutely valid.
or when they fail to do it well.
Well, let's see where this one's building up to, because
That's kind of why 5 is so frustrating.
I think
I
we've
don't
talked about 5 a
care for-
few times.
I don't care for how they've gone about doing 5. 5's not a terrible game, but it has a lot of things that I would like to change about it.
Well, the good news is after AAI 2, or just AAII, I guess. I guess technically 3 eyes, yeah. We'll be able to bitch about Ace Attorney 5, because that will be the next one on the chopping board. Let's see where we're going here, because so far this case has been getting irritating on my nerves because I see where the payoff's coming. I've seen where everything's gonna be. I know it. It's just
For what?
I see where things are going, right?
For what?
I had accidentally made a joke that spoiled myself on a antagonist earlier on. I know that's gonna be happening, right? I had I'm not gonna say what the joke was.
I should have told you not to Google it faster, honestly, but like...
Yeah. I'm not gonna tell chat what the joke was, so chat, you don't have to listen to that. But I had pieced together something because I'll tell you guys when we get to it. But there was something that just kind of flicked me off. There was a specific PNG that kind of was like, huh. Anyways,
so you should like, going forward, always ask me to look up the images.
Can I look at pictures of Edgeworth?
I was like pulling up Google like when you were talking about it.
Yeah.
I didn't think to be like, wait, Steph no or Bot no or do this. But
yeah, so I I did that. So like I know what's gonna happen there, and I'm like, all right, this is cool. I'm down for it. Let me fucking get there already. I'm there. I don't need to like. I'm there. It's one of those things where it's like, I'm so far. I'm ahead enough of the game where unless it's giving me something really good, it just feels kind of annoying. If that makes sense, you know what I'm saying? And like, I have not been so far. I have not been so. Like, I'm not as invested as I had been in, like, previous cases on, like, just AA, A2, A3, etc. Potentially because it's just not Nick, and potentially because, like, the characters have just been rough. Oh boy, the characters have been rough. I have not been feeling, like, Polenio at all, as an example. Like, I could joke about him, how he looks like Fabio and all that kind of shit, and I can have a good time about him, but, like, I just don't feel him, you know what I'm saying?
I get you. Yeah, he's a very, he doesn't have very over-the-top reactions, really.
It ain't even that, it's just like I mean, I guess so, because he is boring. It makes sense, he's boring, he's probably the big bad evil, right? And I'll make that joke, but like... I'm invested in Edgeworth, of course, my man. I'm not invested in K. I want to see where K is going with this. And of course, my spoilers that I was just too good for the game. Let's be real. I was like so fucking on that. But other than that, I've got a pretty like Gumshoe's just kind of, I guess the right word is flanderized again, maybe. Because Gumshoe seems less... Gumshoe, as an antagonist in the Ace Attorney series, was very much along the lines of, he's a silly goofball himbo, but he has stuff, and you feel bad for him whenever his pay gets cut. Here, I don't feel bad for him when his pay gets cut, but that's maybe I'm thinking, look at it from Edgeworth.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Gumshoe also has a bit of flanderization going on as well, where he's like extra dumb.
Exactly. And it's just like, I don't know, I haven't connected with this cast of vagabonds, what have you, as much as... I just saw what you sent me, and yeah, that's a good point. Everyone just take a look at...
Do you see what I sent you?
Yeah, take a look at the Primordial Boy. It's just really funny how the fire is behind him.
Yeah, I took a screenshot of the Primordial Whooper with the flames behind.
It is funny.
Actually.
But yeah, it's one of those where it's like, these characters have not enticed me as much as all the other ones. I'm not as invested in them. It's not to say I'm not invested, like, Bad. I like Bad a lot, but, like, it's just, hey, Uncle Bad. I like him in regards to Kate Faraday and the Garasu.
I like Bad. I like... I'm always happy to see Francisca.
Oh yeah. Francisca's is great.
It's so fun to just, when you have siblings. And they're just hanging out together. That's always fun.
hanging out, solving murders, doing investigations. What's not to love?
I think I do like Lang. I mean, come on, Lang.
Yeah.
Come on.
I get Lang. Yeah, I get that.
I do think that you'll have some more fun. You're the next person we come across in investigations too.
Is there? Oh, okay. I was like, is there another person in this case? God, no.
No, there's a character in there that you're either gonna love him or hate him.
Is it Eustace Winter?
It is Eustace Winter. And I do hope that you love him.
For a long time I thought Eustace Winter was a woman. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. And then you're like, no, this dude's name is Eustace now. It used to be whatever it was.
It used to be Sebastian de Best. But now
Right,
it's Eustace Winter.
It was the best. That's so good.
Used the best.
Sebastian the best. But yeah,
Oh, now I get to see what official puns they make instead. But
yeah.
I don't know. The best prosecutor was very, very good, and it's gonna be hard to beat that.
Because like the winter prosecutor doesn't match up.
Yeah.
Let's see what we got here. You can see the Alabastian embassy through this window.
So where were you when you were investigating over there, Mr. Edgeworth?
You can see it from here. I was on the 5th floor. That's
where
Damask 2
was
was killed.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, you got ahead of me.
I just look up to you so much, Mr. Edgeworth. What? You don't mean the Mask Star to Mask 2? Aw, poor guy. As a fellow second-generation thief, I just can't turn a blind eye to this.
Even though the Mask 2 is merely an imposter of the original? That looks like a very comfortable chair.
Well, it doesn't look all that broken, so why don't you try sitting in it?
No, I'd better not. It's very important that we preserve the crime scene at all times.
Wait, but you're always touching all sorts of things at crime scenes.
That's because I'm a prosecutor and it's part of my job to examine things. And people like investigators don't exist in this world.
Well, they do, but their name is Gumshoe, so you can understand.
Oh, poor
It's my job
Gumshoe.
to be a great thief.
Which is exactly why you're not allowed to touch anything. Fair. A fireplace, huh? So Bobble's office has them too.
Two?
There's a fireplace in relatively same location to Alabastian office. However, we found something there that I'd rather not recall ever again.
His name is Larry Butts.
His name is Larry Butts. I still can't believe we found that undershirt in the fireplace.
If it was that traumatizing, why don't you try creating new memories with this fireplace? You could climb inside and we could play hide and seek.
And come out covered in soot? I think not.
You really have no sense of fun, Mr. Edgeworth.
My guess is, so just off the bat, this here, that is literally just soot from either that or that from the burn. Either the flag or the fucking thing. It's that it can't be.
It's a big piece of soot.
It's a look that. Burn that up and throw it out and let it fly. And not only that, what about perspective? Like, right, hold on. What about perspective, right? Like, this could be just like, to me, this looks like literally a piece of paper that flew a little close to the fucking person. Like, there's nothing here that makes me even feel like this is a guy. Like, in an anime, sure, maybe this is like some guy Naruto running up the side of the wall or some shit like that. But like, it looks like a piece of paper that was burnt and flew and is like 5 feet away and is a perspective shot. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get you.
So, yeah. Lotta, you did a shit job again, girl.
So Bobble is really into pushing their tourism industry, huh?
Yes, it would appear that way.
You know, I'd really love to take a trip. Hey, why don't we take one after this case?
You already have a destination in mind. I heard Bobble's making this giant tower.
Well, ideally, I'd like to go someplace where I can continue my thief training.
Well, if you want to learn the fine art of stealth, perhaps you should visit the studio where they make the Jammin' Ninja TV show.
Hey, that's actually a really great idea, Mr. Edgeworth.
I can't believe you took me seriously. It's obviously the inferior product. It's the charred remains of the fallen ceiling fan.
Oh, I've seen a few of these before. They spin around and around and play music. What?
I believe you think of a musical mobile for babies.
Yes, that's it.
But they're nothing alike.
They're totally alike. They spin those babies right round like a
I was literally listening to that song earlier today. Specifically the Ninja Sex Party version, which is the superior one in my opinion.
I have not heard that one. I'll have to give it a listen.
They have a lot of great covers. I like some of their covers, like More Than a Feeling, Everybody Wants to Rule the World, and Heat of the Moment. I actually like more than the originals, which is it's hard to say that you like a cover more than the originals, but like it is true. I really do. There are other covers like Everybody Wants to Rule the World. There's a cover by Ninja Sex Party, and there's a cover by Ska 2 Network, who does a lot of ska music. And while I love ska music, Ninja Sex Party has the vibe where it's like, oh fuck yeah, this is like so good. Oops, sorry, press button. This is so good. It's better than the original. Ska 2 Network's like, it's good. I love it, but like, it's not better than the original. Ska 2 Network's original music under Jer, that shit's fantastic. The covers, while they are also fantastic, and I absolutely love them, Everybody Wants to Rule the World was probably my lesser of the favorites. My favorite of theirs was actually the my favorite Ska 2 Network cover was actually the Arthur theme song. You know, every day when you're walking down the street, everybody that you meet has the original point of view. That one, fucking amazing cover. Love it so much. They also did an amazing Mariah Carey cover. They did, anyways. They have great covers, and it's amazing. But like, Ninja Sex Party also has amazing covers, and they're both amazing. Go watch both of them, Ninja Sex Party and Ska 2 Network. And Ska 2 Network under Jer, with all the original shit they got, is fan-fucking-tastic. They did this one song called Boys Will Be Girls with the band We Are the Union, and it is a fucking bop and a half, dude. They also did Bothered Unbothered and a few other songs they've posted on their Blue Sky and what have you, which is fantastic stuff. Anyways, enough about music. I see. I guess I can see how you might think that. Oh. The grandfather clock was apparently in a different position before the fire. According to the staff members, the clock was flush against the wall before the fire, sir. Which means that most likely it was moved by someone during the fire.
Speaking of which, it's totally 11 o'clock now, but I don't hear any chiming.
That's odd. It was still ringing right on the dot every hour this morning. Maybe the fire damaged its internal mechanisms or something. Ambassador Polania, can we take a look inside this clock? Sure, go right ahead. Detective Gumshoe, if you could please inspect the inside of this clock. Yes, sir, I'm on it. It's the cops! Mr. Edgeworth, I found this inside, sir. Looks like a length of wire, so this is what caused the clock to stop chiming. But what was a long length of wire doing inside this clock in the first place? Okay. Why would someone do with such a valuable clock?
Sounds like it wasn't Mr. Polano that put the wire in there.
Or he's faking it. Or he's faking it and he's actually the big bad evil guy, which I totally believe.
We finally found it. The Yatagarasu.
Yatagarasu.
Then perhaps it was Mr. Cochin's killer who did.
Looks like one of the Bobbly's knives was already missing before the fire began.
So it would seem, especially since the other 2 knife handles were burned away.
The remaining handle was swapped out with the handle from the real murder weapon. And Bobble's national treasure was stolen. Poor Bobble, don't you think?
I'm not sure I would lump the replica statue in with the rest of Bobble's woe.
Is there anything else in here that I gotta look at?
Looks like all the souvenirs suffered some damage from the fire.
Yeah.
Discount!
That makes sense. That makes sense.
Mr. Edwards, discount!
Hmm.
I don't believe it. Murder on top of arson? What a disgrace to the name of the Yatagarasu.
The fake Yatagarasu is guilty of much more than just theft, it seems.
I know, but because if it were me, my first priority would have been to loot this bookshelf.
You would steal ordinary souvenirs that you could buy virtually anywhere.
You can't buy them anywhere. Each one is specific to a location and has its own value. And items that have memories attached to them are the most valuable of all. Do you remember that John Mulaney's skit, I think it was, where he talked about his friend, or like he had like this friend or something where he's like, hey, follow me. And he goes back to like a room of like where he stole a bunch of like pictures from people's houses of like different memories or like family or whatever, and he was just turned to him and he's just like, why? And his friend said, because it's the one thing you can't replace.
Oh my god, what?
I think it was John Mulaney.
I have never seen this skit, no.
Oh my god, it's just like, hello.
It's kind of real though. Kind of real though. If you want to do some real damage, take the stuff they can't replace. But that's not a thief. That's a fucking like sadist.
But could you just rob someone of their valuable memories just like that?
No, because even if I take the souvenir, I can't take the owner's memories.
Man, I don't remember shit unless I have something from that thing.
That's one of the reasons I'm getting into pins now, is because now it's like nice to have a little bauble to remind you of a place.
Yeah, I know you had shown me once there was a mini for a specific convention, and I'm like, I wish minis around me had these had that, so I could just take it from there, fucking paint it, and then have like a commemorative mini from that convention. That'd be so fucking cool. Are you kidding me?
I didn't get my hands on it.
Oh, that's fine. That's fine. Fuck, you were fucking busy doing your own shit, dude.
Mm.
But like, that's just a cool thing. I'm like, ooh, that's one of the reasons why I love the mini of the month. Just like every month, a little new mini, which always a great time. Absolute good shit.
Yeah.
Detective, you took part of the initial Bobble investigation, correct?
Yep, sure did. I also helped put out both fires, sir. First fire took me by surprise. I had a tough time escaping to the 5th floor. First I tried the elevator, but I guess someone else had the same idea because it was in use. If I hadn't remembered to use the stairs at that point, I'm sure it'd been burnt to crisp.
Wait, that's odd. We've always warned our staff that in case of the fire, it's dangerous to use the elevator. Oh.
Maybe someone wrote it in a fit of panic?
Detective, did you see the Yatagarasu that came into the Bobbly's embassy at all?
Oh,
It's now
God.
an empire.
The
You're taking
empire.
over.
The empire of consumerism, it's here. Now.
Oh. Ow.
I didn't personally. And the other staff members told me they never got a good look at the person either, so.
I wonder if you could tell me a bit more about what you discovered, Detective.
The second fire broke out around the time the other Garasu was spotted in Alabast. That's also when the suspicious person was spotted in Bobble, which caused some panic.
So, no one was able to get a good look at this Yata Garasu that entered Bobble.
Yeah, always was a mysterious person wearing a long coat. But that's not enough to make a positive ID, you know.
Still, it was enough to make the people who received the calling card panic even more.
Person in a long coat. Sounds like the exact same person I saw.
The Yata Garasu that appeared in Alabast was proven to be a fabrication. A shadow. Literally. In light of the
Oh, that's a good fucking joke.
In light of that fact, the Yata Garasu that appeared in Bobble is also a suspect.
You can't be serious. Not when we're this close to capturing the fake. I mean, Castillo, you.
So, the Yata Garasu appeared, caused mass confusion, killed Mr. Coach, and then disappeared. By the way, Detective, why did you not chase after the Yata Garasu?
I did, but, well... This embassy is huge, sir. I got separated from the other staff members I was with and was lost for a while there.
You didn't even memorize the layout of the building you were to guard, Detective.
I'll be sure to do that from now on, sir. But you know, thanks to me being lost, I was able to come to Kay's rescue.
Oh, is that a fact?
Yeah, it's when I was lost and wandering in the third floor hallway, sir. When I heard a scream, I headed right towards it away.
Oh, that's probably from when I found Mr. Coach's body.
Yeah, I thought it sounded like her, so I got real worried and ran as fast as I could.
As thanks to Gummy that Ms. Shana wasn't able to take me away. He covered for me until you got here, Mr. Edgeworth.
Oh, I see. So he can be useful once in Blue Moon.
Still, too bad Agent Shina got here before I did.
I wonder where Agent Shina was before you found her here.
Well, just before I got to this room, I saw her coming out of the room next door.
Agent Shina mentioned something about chasing the other Garasu herself earlier.
Well, she barely helped in putting up the first fire. And during the second fire, I heard she was busy chasing the other Garasu.
She seems to be a very dedicated agent. You would do well to learn from her.
Why are you pointing at me when you say that, sir?
So dejected.
He looks so sad. He just kicked the puppy when he was down. Let's see.
What did you notice about this piece of evidence, Detective?
Well, I don't really sense anything special since. But the embassy's a different story.
I see.
Yeah, he's practicing. He's a level 1 psychic.
He's going to the Korean school, right?
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not sensing anything special from you either, sir.
Well, I'm sensing a special look at your monthly salary, Detective.
Oh, yeah, okay, no, nothing. See if he notices anything special on any of these.
The senses.
He doesn't sense a lot of things. I'm sensing he doesn't sense a lot of things.
Those are some fires, sir. And we don't exactly have the manpower to fight ourselves when it's this bad. So about the only thing we could do is try and catch the arsonist. I feel so helpless thinking about it. I mean, we can't prevent this sort of thing. We can only do something after it's happened.
At least it's better than doing nothing. Isn't that right, Detective Gumshoe?
I guess so, sir.
Okay. Yep, nothing. Alright, cool.
That's a souvenir from Bobbles, a silhouette lantern.
By the by, how much is it?
It was really expensive, sir, about as expensive as my coat.
Oh, I see. So it's about the average price of a cheap souvenir.
Damn! Ouch, sir.
Dun, 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 dun.
Describes my fit though too.
Wow, those look really good, sir. Can I have one?
Don't you dare line your stomach with the evidence. Come to think of it, the dog detective Gumshoe takes care of just up and ate a samurai dog earlier as well. Poor little dog, slowly coming to resemble his handler.
God, don't speak bad about Missile like that. Well, if Shinha was in the next room... Oh, come on.
Come on.
Okay, I'm missing a piece somewhere. Already got you all the shit from you. Got that from you, Oh, hold on.
Fire. Insert. Examine fire.
There must have been large green flames, Ambassador. These must be the large green flames that Ambassador Palenio saw.
I thought they were just green because of the fucking simulation. Right, they're actually green.
Yeah. With flames like these, who needs enemies? I mean, it's no wonder he couldn't get it.
Okay, by the time you came into this room, had the fire already been put out?
Yeah, the fire died out or something by that time.
Then this fire is only burned for the time of the fire on the... Then this fire in here only burned from the time the fire started on the 3rd floor. Until the other Garasu appeared, caused a stir in Pablo, I suppose.
I guess Mr. Paleno was just lucky enough to run into this fire as it was burning, huh?
Yes, you could put it that way. And since you were the first to discover the body, we can assume that no one else entered the room until that time. No one other than the person you were chasing, of course.
I knew it! That person I saw was definitely up to no good. I mean, that person could even be Mr. Cochin's killer.
That is very likely to be the case. After all, that person came into this room before you. They must have chosen this room precisely because they knew no one would be in here.
Okay, then maybe the green fire was where it was... Then maybe the green fire was where it was to prevent anyone from coming in? But then what did the person set on fire make... Then what did the person set on fire to make the green flames? Question mark.
Whatever it is, the person burned it was rather sizable fire.
And this fire's green, well, we've seen something that burns green, right? It's a bit tinier than these flames, but you get what I mean.
Yes, I do believe what you're thinking is exactly why these flames are green.
So, they probably burned the pamphlets. And the pamphlets were written in Bink. But probably got a Bink.
The source of the green in these flames is related to this.
Oh, really? You weren't specific enough, Mr. Edgeworth. I don't think they're related at all.
Oh. Sorry, it really isn't related after all.
Hey, you honestly apologize this time for being wrong.
What? I'm always honest.
And that's a good thing. Now just keep on doing it.
That's funny.
I need to think about this a bit more carefully. If I stay calm, the answer should come to me.
Okay.
The source of the green in these flames is related to...
No, it's not. Are you kidding me? Oh my god, I'm gonna die here.
You want me to consult my memory?
No, that's good.
It was my prosecutor's badge the whole time.
Honestly. Oh, I can't save right now. Fuck. Let's save real quick. Are you guys ready for the classic Ace Attorney gameplay of guess everything until everything's done and use all your life multiple times? We actually haven't done it that much in as we've played.
I guess we need to display the lantern
Yeah,
to
it
get
has
there.
a specific oil.
This silhouette lantern, its green flame comes from wick crystal oil it's burning.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of too. I couldn't get what you were talking about when you were talking about the other stuff that burns the same color. I needed to see the literal flames.
Yep.
I love the green it gives off.
I think we've now established that the green flames are caused by wick crystal oil. Furthermore, we know that there's only one other thing made from wick crystal.
Oh, you mean that thing Mr. Polino was mistaken about, right?
Yes, precisely as we found out earlier in this investigation.
What? I don't get it. Can you fill me in, sir? Can you tell me about the Bink we've been talking about all the time? I've been making Jar Jar Bink jokes over for the past 3 fucking streams, Mr. Edgeworth. Please, sir. I just need to do this over and over and over to drive Steph specifically insane.
Fine, it's
God damn it! Oh my god! It's so annoying. Take that! I was gonna say, if this is fucking wrong, I'm gonna murder you.
Bubbly's ink is made from wick crystal oil.
Oh, so it should burn the same color as the flames in the lantern, right?
Precisely. However, the green flames of this room were not from the bottle Bubbly's ink.
Because we found the ink Mr. Cochin used on his desk, right?
Yes, however, we know that Mr. Cochin was smuggling in ink in massive quantities. Now, what do you suppose he made using all that ink? I believe that's what he...
It's the counterfeit bills. Okay, let's get there. Please and thank you.
You gotta just be here for the ride. We can't be rushing to the end. We gotta just have a good time with the characters and the friends that were here. Maybe the real culprit was the friendship we made along the way.
Maybe Manny Coach was murdered by the friendship we made along the way.
Oh yeah, I'm really beginning to feel the energy coming from you, Mr. Edgeworth. I can tell how pumped you are to keep going with this case. So excited on the case. Who knows what we might uncover next? Every single deduction, like mind-blowing.
Yeah. Sure. It would appear that I've finally found it. The smuggling ring's real goal. Made of Bubbly's...
It was a mystery up until now.
Here's the thing, right? Like, it's so minor. Like, okay, so you are smuggling this super rare fucking ink to make counterfeit bills. Why not just sell the ink itself? It's gonna be a huge premium. Making the counterfeit bills is gonna be a lot riskier. I don't know. It doesn't make sense to me.
What would consume that giant green volume ink to make? That would be... The counterfeit bills that the smuggling ring made in are circulating in Zhangfa.
Well, I mean, for a smuggling ring, like, I assume that, like, there's different parts of the operation. Like,
Sure.
you know, I imagine that some smuggle the ink, and then some make the money, then some wash the money so that it can be used to fund whatever.
But here's the question, right? Let's say you've made all this counterfeit money, right? You've made counterfeit money. What's the fucking purpose? You can use it in Bauble. Apparently now it's in Zhangfa though, and Zhangfa is not Bauble. But like, if you're not going to use the Bauble's currency in, it's like
You can use it.
If you, can you use it in Zhangfa? Apparently, I guess. Like, all I'm saying is like, If I'm gonna counterfeit money, I'm gonna counterfeit like the USD or the Great British Pound, which is worth more, assuming. Then
But
also
the
what?
ink doesn't burn green, but
Yeah.
obviously.
But here's the thing. Also, just out of curiosity, we have places like Babel, Zhangfa, and Alabast, but then we have Great Britain, canonically London, with the actual real laws that London had in place during the time. Like,
Yeah, I mean, we're also in Japanifornia, by which I mean like Los Angeles.
yeah, but like, this is a fucking wild ride. Like, oh yeah, hey, by the way, guys, we have literally just like the one confirmed actual place that exists that is real life is the UK in this game. In this
Well,
world, the UK is the only thing that actually truly exists from our world. Everything else.
no, I think the French do. If we're thinking about Game 3, I guess the French probably do.
Oh, that one guy.
Yeah. And then,
Have
you
they ever
know,
mentioned a country by name?
I don't know.
See,
But
here's
I
a
think he speaks French.
oh,
So,
that's true. Yeah. So he speaks French, but here's the thing: the only country to exist that actually exists that we have confirmation that exists as it exists today is
there's also
the UK.
Bohemia.
Yeah. Okay, but that's also not Bohemia. Okay, but like,
Wait, where was Gregson trying to run off to? What country? He's trying to
oh,
leave England. So whatever country that was exists. Wait, no, I think China also exists because I think
we stopped in China. Yes, you're right. We stopped in China. We specifically stopped in Hong Kong.
I think Germany also exists
Yes, because Francisco's
because
gone there.
I I think that's where the instead of America, that's in the US translation, they go to Germany instead of America, I think. And
Here,
then of course Japan slash America,
yeah.
depending on your translation, I think.
Um,
Again, I only call it Japanifornia because yes,
listen.
I will call it Japanifornia until the day I die.
Yeah,
I don't care how many times you tell me it is or is not Japan.
yeah. He was going to Paris. Okay. So here's the thing, right? We can
Oh
only
yeah,
prove.
didn't like Larry's girlfriend who was cheating on him and then got murdered go to Paris?
So
No,
this,
wait, or did she go to
I
Hawaii?
don't
Where'd
know.
she go?
Basically, here's what's happening. This world has like a set of European countries: China, Japan, kind of the United States, kind of not the United States, and kind of Germany, kind of the United States. As like real world countries that exist, right? Because like because here's the thing.
Uh-huh.
In the Great Ace Attorney, you have real world countries that exist: Germany, France, etc. Well, France, UK, China, Hong Kong specifically, I think it was, and Japan. Those all exist canonically. Then you have in the original games, you have Japan, which then changed to the United States, which in reality is now Japanifornia because you can't just, be like Eldon Noodles. Oh, Eldon Noodles is totally a hamburger cart. No, it's a noodle cart. Therefore, there's a lot of Japaniforniaing going on. So Japanifornia is the like the story, like environmental storytelling way, right? And then you have every other fake country in existence: Bauble, Alabast, Bomia, whatever it is, all the other ones. So like you have the Great Ace Attorney setting up this is the real world, and then everywhere else setting up like this is kind of the real world.
So, like, here's the thing you need to understand
Yeah.
is like it's real world places when Ace Attorney wants to comment on actual laws, and then it's made up places when they want to do whatever the fuck they want.
Yeah, that's
It's
fair.
not hard to understand. Sometimes they're like, wouldn't it be fucked up if there's a country like this, and then they make it real.
And then when they want to do commentary on
that's Ace
actual
Attorney
laws.
6. Thank you.
Then when they want to do actual laws, it's fucking this juror system
Yeah.
here in Japan. Yeah, we're gonna
Wait until you get to Ace Attorney 6.
yay.
That's the most bullshit.
I'm so excited for the bullshit. Honestly, I am kind of because I know Mia comes back there too. Maya.
Maya does appear in AA6.
Yeah.
You're saying that it was Mr. Cochin who made the counterfeit bills?
You're
I feel
saying he
like I
didn't put it
dissociated for a
together?
minute talking about countries.
I am. I believe Hivu heard say that he stole Bobble's printing press.
Ambassador Mr. Cochin had only permission to freely use a printing. Ambassador Mr. Cochin had permission to freely use a printing press, correct?
Why, yes, and I do remember him using it in the middle of the night. But never did I think he was using it for such a foul deed.
I thought he was using it to print other material.
Party invitations for Greg's retirement.
Ambassador, because your secretary's crimes, you will need to be investigated as well. Ah, yes, I suppose so. Well, we've caused a bit of trouble for a few countries, haven't we? It's my duty to search out all those who shielded Mr. Cochin to conceal this crime. For they are the ones who started the fire. And it was always burning since the world's returning. We didn't start the fire. There's one thing that bothers me. Perhaps to ask Ambassador Pollenio about it.
Tired?
I'm always a little tired.
No.
I mean, then again,
no.
who isn't, right?
I'm led to believe that there are people who aren't tired all the time, but like allegedly they're out there.
Behind you is a poster of like someone who's just like reasonably energized, and it's like I want to believe instead of a fucking UFO. Yeah, you hear little like Fox Mulder poster back there.
I want to believe in not being tired all the time.
Exactly.
Although I did go to like a spa this weekend, and my work week has been going nicer, so
hell yeah.
Maybe I need to go to spas more often.
That sounds
Because I'm
great.
like, wow, this week is going pretty good. It's
That sounds
almost
great.
like taking some time to just like chill is good for you.
Yeah, self-care is high-key fantastic. And yeah. You gotta take self-care, guys.
Indeed.
My form of self-care is ice cream. Anyways.
Ambassador Pollenio, there's something I'd like to ask you about. Yes?
Yes.
Yes. About this office, it appears to me to be very similar to Ambassador Alba's office. For example, the location of the fireplace and the position of the grandfather clock. Ah, that's right. You've also paid a visit to the Alabastian side of the embassy. Our two embassies actually used to be one. Yes, this I know. Even the pamphlet mentions that.
We've mentioned this about 500 bazillion times.
I know, and we've kind of gotten this assumption of bilateral symmetry. Like, I am...
Yeah.
It's only, like, the worst part is, by commenting on how annoyingly repetitive it is, we are making it even longer. It's a part of it that just wants to mash space to a degree.
So, no matter which room, the locations of the fireplace and the like are exactly the same. Even where the art is located is the same. My room is currently under renovation. We worked hard to make Manny's room look like the ambassador's office.
You mean for your handshake photo op with the Jammin' Ninja?
Yes, that is right. I mean, what's a photo like that worth if not taken in the ambassador's office, right? Yet another odd expression of Bobble's obsessively competitive spirit with all about us, I take it. Thank you, Ambassador. This piece of information is all I need to connect the dots. Connect? What dots? Well, anyways, I was glad I was able to help, so...
Finally. It's time. Logic bet. Pew!
The Alabastian and Bobbly sides of the buildings are symmetrical to each other. Now do you know that to be a fact, and this room's fireplace also had a secret passageway.
A secret passageway?
If you would, a secret tunnel. In Alabasta, the fireplace turned out to have
Through the embassy?
Yeah.
A revolving wall? It sounds like something out of a ninja house.
Wow, there's a trick like that built in a fireplace, sir.
What? This embassy holds that kind of secret? There seems to be a lot about this room you don't know, Mr. Master. I guess it's time to pay the bill for letting Manny do so much work for me. Please, I really want to know about the real Manny and what you really know about this room.
What are you waiting for, Mr. Edgeworth? Let's get to the bottom of this.
Agreed, and by first thought it's likely the killer used the revolving fireplace.
Looks like just another fireplace, though, doesn't it? So how do you turn it again?
Now about you to push where the X was on the far wall of the fireplace.
Oh, I see an X back there, so let's see what happens when I push it. Hey, you scared me, sir.
Something about this fireplace that lies in contradiction to these facts.
Huh? But we found an X where you thought there'd be one, right?
You did, but that's not what I was referring to. Nothing is missing from the scene.
There is no ink stain back there.
If we push this X mark, the fireplace wall should turn.
A revolving fireplace wall, that's neat, sir. We should hurry up and...
I'm not fucking done, detective.
Wait, detective. There's something we need to examine there about this first. Besides which, there's also something I'd like to test.
Test what, sir?
I'll tell you later. For now, let's continue with the investigation.
Deduce.
All I see inside this fireplace is starter wood.
Huh? That's odd. Doesn't match up with what Mr. Poleno said earlier.
What is the meaning of this contradiction? I wonder what it could mean. And, like, if someone used it to escape.
Eureka!
Ambassador Polenia, you said you burned some old files in the fireplace today, correct? Yes, I burned quite a few files this morning, actually. And after you did, you forgot to clean out the ashes of the fireplace, correct? That's right, but why are you asking? And why are you making such a scary face? I'm sorry, I admit I'm a bit intimidated when I'm serious. Bright also likes that. In any case, here, go look at this fireplace and tell me what you find odd about it. Let's see. Huh? Where did all the ashes go?
Where could it have possibly fucking gone? What's the meaning of this, Mr. Edgeworth?
You don't really think that Ambassador Pelenio's lying, do you?
No, there's no reason for him to lie. And I don't believe his testimony is wrong either. If it is the fireplace that is causing the contradiction. Hey, I wonder if you might update the fireplace data for me.
That's you.
You got it. Sorry, I got distracted by the beeping. I'll add in the ashes from the burnt tiles, and... Sounds like we've pretty much figured everything out now, huh?
Well, it's nothing. All I did was follow where our leads led us.
Oh, I sense it coming on. You're about to dazzle us again, right?
Oh, you mean that? Well, that's what Mr. Edgeworth is known for, you know.
There really is no need for you to dance around the name of what I'm about to do.
I'm about to investigate.
Alright, let's do it.
I mean, wait. Is he... Okay, whatever.
The ashes Ambassador Polenia left here have disappeared. If we follow where this place of information leads us, we shall begin to see the truth.
Time for you to use your secret weapon, right? The one thing that Gummy's not capable of.
Intelligence.
I mean, yes.
I'll ignore your strange phrasing. What was the strange phrasing? Hold on. I skipped it.
Yeah, go on, use your special skill.
How the strange phrasing? Hey, Dee Dee, how you doing, Dee Dee? It's been a bit. How you doing, bud? Let me get a glass of water real quick. I'm getting thirsty. Take a drink. You take a drink too, Katie.
Mm-hmm.
DD, we've been good here. We're playing some Ace Attorney. Alright. Currently trying to knock off the digital arting skills. Yo, let's go! Digital arting? Sounds fantastic. A little stretch too. Ugh. Good luck with that. You know, it's like a bike, you know? You'll remember as you get to it.
Just a little further, I can sense the truth lying on the other side of this. Almost literally on the other side of this wall. If I press Q and do things.
God, but this DD, this case has been a pain. It's been painful.
The reason as to why the ashes are missing is simple.
It's not because someone cleaned them up, right?
No, because even if someone did sweep them up, the fireplace is too clean for that. Master Palenio said that he spilled some Bobbly's ink while he was burning the files.
Yeah, it's been a long case already, DD, and I am ready to murder Larry Butts and become the next defendant in Phoenix Wright's.
Yeah, it's like sometimes it feels like, am I being too upset? But then you realize that where we are now, we would have been like hours ahead if it wasn't for Larry Butts, and then you're like, no, Larry Butts hate justified.
Listen, it's 6 IRL hours and probably like 20 IRL in-game days. I think if he did that, the judge would straight up find you not guilty without a full trial. Exactly. Thank you, Falcones. You get it. Judge gets it. Judge sees this as a necessary thing. He's just like, listen. You did this a public service, actually. How you doing today, Lord Falcones? Yeah.
Well, then I don't know what happened.
Well, I'll tell you what happened. There are two sides. The two sides are switched. By using the revolving fireplace wall, the ashes were moved to the neighboring room. Oh my god!
Who could have possibly have thought this?
The turning fireplace turned. Ah.
Aw, shit.
Which means that this makes a clear indication that the fireplace was used.
Then you mean the person I was chasing disappeared from this room through there?
Yes, I believe the person you're chasing was in pursuit of Mr. Cochran's killer, and after committing the murder, escaped through the fireplace.
Phew. Wow, Mr. Edgeworth, you figured out the killer's escape route. Something no one could have done the second they entered in this room for the second time.
I have. This is only the beginning. Now we have to chase the killer down. If the killer used the fireplace in this room to escape to the next, then it's only logical for us to talk with the person who was in the neighboring room.
Oh, that person in the neighboring room was... Oh! It was that person. Now we're having an allergic reaction to anyone else that isn't just Phoenix...
You can't say that name, Detective Gumshoe. You can't say the name of that man. That man.
Oh, excuse me, sir. I was doing... I thought we could...
No, you can't. Never again.
Sir, are we part of the same franchise? Or?
No. This is my franchise now. The next trilogy will be the great...
What is this called again?
Ace Prosecutor.
Ace Company Investigations, which is very funny because it's like you still are investigating despite being a prosecutor.
Yeah, and it's still very much along the lines of still the attorney in there, not the prosecutor. So fuck off a little bit, I guess.
Yeah, we've been in court in, let's say, one case.
Yeah, for like a little bit.
We didn't even really court.
No. We just kind of actually stayed in the courtroom. Larry Butt somehow graduates law school, gets his own series, Ass Attorney. Well, when the attorney stinks, you know it's the butts. Oh.
Yes, Detective. Agent Shinnah.
Fucking. There we go.
It's looking more and more like Ms. Shinnah is the killer, isn't it?
Let's not jump to conclusions yet. We need to go through what we know so far. She came running straight to this room from the next one and instantly accused you. Furthermore, she claimed that it could have only been you that killed Mr. Cochin. Not even proof yet, but I know she's hiding something from us.
Okay then, why don't we go ask Ms. Shinnah herself?
Hold it!
No, we have to draw this out even longer.
There's still something that needs to be done first. Detective Gumshoe.
Sir, is it my turn to do something, Mr. Edgeworth?
Is it my turn?
hope
Gumshoe,
so.
do something? Gumshoe, be good boy for prosecutor?
He's a little puppy dog.
Yes, I have a two-part special assignment for you. First, I need you to run the handwriting notes on Damask Notes 2. Damask 2's notes.
Okay, I'll get the lab boys on it right away.
Check out. I want you to see if you can fit through the...
Revolving fireplace wall.
Right now, sir?
No, next decade. Of course now. We need to test our hypothesis first, don't we?
Come on, Gummy, you can do it!
Alright, I'm gonna do this like a real man. Here I go through the fireplace and back.
You shouldn't need to psych yourself up that much for such a simple task, Detective.
Wow, the wall inside the fireplace really did turn.
That's so neat. Now I want to try going through there too.
Oh, there's a Bobbly's coupon right there. We could take that and probably get like 10% off a dish or some shit.
There really is a secret passageway through there. I had no idea. Maybe the ash really was pushed onto the other side. And where the bubbly zinc you spilled, Ambassador, is there on the back wall.
Okay, here I go, sir.
Now, I'd like you to go through there under the same conditions to kill her.
Ah, but there's ash and stuff.
And your point is, now we're short on time, so if you could please hurry on through.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so now we pretty much have the whole picture, right?
No, oh my god!
Such as the other Goddess's whereabouts and the other smuggling ring members. Two weapons that made it across the border, the key Miss Yu stole 7 years ago. In fact, we haven't figured out a thing regarding how Miss Yu's related to these embassies.
Mr. Edgeworth.
A number of people connect in a very complicated way in this case. It's almost enough to make one completely mentally exhausted.
Not almost, Edgeworth. Not almost.
It's almost like I am completely mentally exhausted, Edgeworth.
What are you saying, Mr. Edgeworth? I could be on this case all day. I thought you were the one who said that's easy if you follow the leads.
That's supposed to be an impression of me, Kay.
No, because I didn't know that that's the tone it was supposed to be. If it's gathering info you need, Gummy and I can help with that. Then all you'd have to do is show off your fancy smanchy logical deductions.
Show off? Does it seem like I'm being boastful when I do that?
Yes, let's not overcomplicate matters, okay, Mr. Edgeworth? If it's so focused like a laser on only what seems strange and out of place. It's no wonder nothing's clicked and we haven't unlocked anything yet. So if we think things through calmly, the answer should come to us.
Oh, there's a bot on my channel that I'm gonna deny. Yep, take care of it.
There's only one bot in this Twitch stream.
And you're looking at him!
Kay.
That's the sort of thing I say to myself. When I'm practicing how to unlock padlocks, you know?
That is something that I hope practice doesn't make perfect, for your sake.
Yay! Looks like you're back to your straight-laced self again.
I'm very not straight, Kay. We've been over this.
Hey, Mr.
Straight-laced.
Mr. Edgeworth, I'm back, sir.
Yes, I can see that. Good work, Detective.
Looks like you use that fireplace like a door, sir.
Are you alright, Gummy?
I'm okay, just a bit of ash and dust, that's all.
I have mesothelioma.
Your jacket has gone quite filthy. I see the hem has practically turned black.
Yeah, well, bit of the unburned ink got on it, sir. Now I can burn green, too.
I see. Thank you, Detective. You did a fine job. I'll even pay the cleaning bill for that trench coat.
What? Oh, no, sir, I can never. This is just my old coat, sir. If it was a coat I actually cared about, then I'd get it clean, but you know.
I see. Very well, then, as you wish.
So because Gummy was able to climb through the fireplace, we know it can be used, right?
Yes, but that's not all we learned. We actually learned one important fact.
And that is?
I'll have to explain it to you later. Right now, we need to deal with the handwriting. Oh my god!
Yes, I'll be back before you know it.
The handwriting notes on Mr. Coachman's handwriting will take time. Let's go and wait for let's go wait in the Theatrum Neutralis, along with Agent Lang and Agent Shina.
Okay, let's take a little bit of a break. I'll take like 15 minutes. 5-10 minutes. 15, I don't know. We'll take some time. You guys rest around here. We'll be back in a little bit. I need to stretch my legs and find a Larry Butts body pillow to punch. I don't know. Can we make a Larry Butts punching bag?
Well, we do have that wonderful Larry, what is it? Larry Pickle? Larry Cucumber?
Yeah.
Larry Cucumber, I think. So if you make what are those body pillows called? It starts with the D.
Daikamura or whatever.
Yeah, make one of those, and then you'll have a wonderful little body pillow.
Amazing. All right, guys. We'll see you in a bit. Bye, everyone.
See you soon.
And we're back. Hello, everyone.
Hello, everyone.
All right, got some water, got to stretch, got to walk. We're all ready for this shit now. And this shit Shina's about to pull on us. Hey, Francisco.
Agent Lang, your fucking glasses are stupid as shit. What the fuck?
They're fantastic.
Absolute dog shit.
Well, he is a dog. Owl.
Yeah. In every way besides physical, he is a wolf.
Every way except physical.
Lang Ji says little cubs never know how the real fury of whoa, words. I don't remember his voice anymore.
These schools are definitely becoming increasingly difficult to decipher.
for Bot, at least.
And what does that mean?
It means you'll never really know how angry I can get. Rawr. Mr. Prosecutor, the counterfeit bills made of Bobbly's ink. They were all of Zhang Fa denominations.
Yes, so I've heard from Miss Von Karma.
But we don't know where the play money has gone.
They must not have figured out that it was all burned yet.
Ever since those things showed up in circulation, my country's economy has taken a big hit. Zhang Fa's in financial chaos as we speak, because we can't tell the difference between our own bills and the fakes. But it's not just the money, the citizens are also worried. I've staked the honor of the House of Leg on this. They've come to this land to capture the mastermind behind the whole mess. I've investigated how the bills are made and how the ink was smuggled to Zhang Fa, and I pursued the smuggling all the way here. But tonight, this is where the final chapter was written. Despite my frantic efforts to chase the smuggler down, someone got to him first. And now I'm called to return home without a single answer.
Agent Lang,
Don't start! It's not your fault. It's not anyone's fault, Mr. Prosecutor. Ambassador Alba, I'm sorry for all the trouble tonight. Oh, no, which I should apologize. It was all because I was not strong enough. And only because I was able to, if only I was able to think of a better solution.
Oops, pressed the wrong button. It was, Quackers, you fool, curse your empty brain.
You're being too hard on yourself, Ambassador. I take full responsibility for tonight. End of story. Jenna, let's go. Time to return to our den.
That makes it sound kinky, and I don't know how to feel about that.
Yes. I don't like to admit it, but there's not much else for us to do but go home as well.
Agent Lang, a moment if you...
You, Wolfman, secretary, hold it! Objection, pal! It's the cops!
It's the car!
It's the cops!
His titular line from the anime.
Death of Gumshoe. Have you got the results of the handwriting analysis already?
Yep, and that note was definitely written by Mr. Cochin, sir.
Just as I thought. Good work, Detective.
Hey, Mr. Prosecutor, how long do you intend to hold us up for?
Sorry to have made you wait, but I believe that now everyone is finally here. Agent Shina, I'd like to ask you something if you don't mind.
Yes?
How exactly did you fail to see the Yatagarasu when you were in the neighboring room to where Mr. Cochin was killed? I'd like you to explain that to us.
What? Hey, Mr. Prosecutor, what are you doing asking her about something she didn't see?
Agent Lang hasn't touched a bubble investigation at all, so I suppose I'll need to explain a few things to him first.
Miles Edgeworth, I can't even begin to imagine what's going on in that head of yours.
Tut, tut, tut. The only thing that's going on in my head is the pursuit of the truth.
Oh, it sounds like you have some sort of plan. Very well, I'll supervise you until the end.
She's seriously not treat me like a subordinate for the rest of the day.
You're not trying to pick
Forever,
up...
Miles Edgeworth.
You're not trying to pick a fight with my subordinate in some flimsy guess, are you?
I'm not trying to pick a fight, and the evidence is hardly flimsy as you will see.
Huh. Should have known. And you and I are destined to fight it out to the very end.
It would appear that way.
I'll prove her innocence. Let's see what you've got, Prosecutor Edgeworth.
With pleasure. For my opening argument, I'll discuss the Yatagarasu that appeared in Bobble, and establish exactly who was a case saw. Agent Lang, I assume you've only been briefed on case testimony.
You mean the suspicious person in the coat that you saw?
That's right, that person is one of the keys to solving this case. The person who pretended to be the Yatagarasu.
Pretended? And what do you mean by that?
I'll get to that in a second, but first I want to review what Kay's mystery person did. Kay, if you could please explain to us what you saw the person do. Chasing you did. You were chasing
Okay,
did.
you got it. I first spotted the suspicious person near the open-air stage on the Babbly side. I called out to the person, but as soon as I did, that person ran off. I thought it was rather suspicious, so I immediately gave chase.
For the sake of argument, let's call this suspicious person the Yatagarasu. Now please tell us what happened when you chased the Yatagarasu up to the 3rd floor.
Can do. I chased the Yatagarasu all the way up to the 3rd floor of the Babbly's embassy. It was a pretty straight chase down the hallway until the sudden turn. The Yatagarasu disappeared around the corner, so I did my best to catch up. When I turned the corner, I saw the Yatagarasu run into Mr. Cochin's office. I gave chase and ran to the room. But when I entered the room, it was pitch black. I couldn't see a thing. I felt something on the ground next to my foot, so I turned on the light, but then... Ah! Who's there? By the time I had turned on the lights, the Yatagarasu had disappeared.
Mm-hmm.
When Kay entered the room, the person she was chasing was already gone. Why do you suppose that was, Agent Lang?
What do you mean, why do you suppose? Isn't it obvious?
Person slipped down through the door behind the girl and needs cover in darkness.
Sorry, but no for a fact the person didn't escape through the door.
Oh, and how do you know with such certainty?
That's easy. If the other guys had left through the door, they would have run right into this person.
Take that!
This is who this suspicious person would have ran into.
You've forgotten.
I forgot K.
Yeah. Who found K?
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, Shinha, actually. 'Cause Shinha came in right behind him.
Yep. Shina found K.
Yeah, right. Wait, where's Shinha? There she is.
Take that!
Your answer is Shinna!
Yes, because I like. Yes, because let's consider what would have happened if the other guys had used the door. In case you while discovering Cochin's body, the other guys would have run right into Agent Shinha, who was in the next room over. Agent Shinha, would you mind telling us if you saw the suspicious person in question?
No, I didn't see anyone.
You see? Therefore the Yatagarasu could not have left.
It just means the creep slipped down before Shinnok made it to the hallway.
I doubt that, as there was another person in the hallway, a certain detective. Detective Gumshoe, where were you to be exactly at that time?
Me, sir! Well, I heard Kay scream. Oh, shit. I ran toward Mr. Cushion's office from the opposite direction of Agent Sinnoh, sir.
Agent Link, can you explain how someone could have eluded both of them? Even you must concede that under these circumstances, the door was not a viable route.
There you go, Mr. Edgeworth. You nailed him with just an explanation of what happened.
Yes, I've eliminated one of the possible escape routes from that room. But this is far from over. I need to make Agent Lang aware as well. I've got another possible escape route the other professor could have taken.
I get it. So that's what you're trying to show me. Hey, Mr. Prosecutor, let me guess. This is what you're trying to say, right? Because the door was not a viable escape route, then there must have been another way out.
Precisely.
Hey, Mr. Edgeworth! The time to bust out for your revolving fireplace explanation, right?
No, not
No.
quite yet. Don't yell this out loud.
Yeah, right. Huh? But why? I thought this would be the perfect time. Because the case needs to go longer, Kay.
Exactly.
The revolving along the bubbly side is known to only 4 people. And if we use that information unwisely, the truth may escape us in the end.
What's with all the whispering over there? Scared I'll figure out your tactics.
Nothing of the sort, Agent Lang. Come, let's continue where we left off.
That smug, haughty attitude of yours. You really rubbed me the wrong way, you know that?
Well, I rubbed Phoenix the right way.
No matter. I figured you out already anyways. The only other possible escape route besides the door is the room's lone window, since the eerie picture of said escape route exists. Are you saying that this photo captures the moment of the other Ganasu's escape?
Maybe Detective Bad must have filled him in on this photo. I have to admit that at first I thought the window was the possible escape route as well. However, I now know that to be impossible.
I realize you may not know this, but humans can't fly.
Of course I know that. That's bloody common sense. As I never said I thought the photo of the Yatagara's escape route.
Suppose not. Alright then, explain yourself.
The shadow in this photo is not the Yatagarasu that Kay was chasing after.
You can say whatever you'd like, in whatever language you want. But there's only one language I can really understand, the language of evidence.
Very well then. But you prove that the person Kay saw is not the same as the one in the photo.
What? What? What?
Uh,
Hold on.
you want me to consult my
Photo was taken
memory?
after the first fire on the 4th and the 5th. Taken after the first fire on the 4th and 5th floors. Was taken after the first fire on the 4th and 5th floors had been taken out. And it's above the Alabast area. Is that what we're trying to say?
Maybe? It's not a guitar pick.
Actually.
Take that!
Nope. I was trying to say it's a Jammin' Ninja's guitar pick, and that was a Jammin' Ninja going up there. Nope. Never mind.
Oh,
Okay.
well, tell me, what do you...
What do you think, sir?
I don't think anything, because I already know that evidence proves absolutely nothing.
Looks like you've got mutiny on your hands, Mr. Prosecutor.
Oh, come on, that was smart. Fuck off. Oh.
Okay. Yeah, so I think it is...
It was taken after the first photo was taken, which was, yeah. So it's either this or this, but I think it's this.
Take that!
Let me explain to you precisely why this shadow in the photos of the Yatagata. Kay spotted the other Garasu headed to the 3rd floor during the second fire. However, the photo in question was taken after the first fire.
Yeah, way to go. That's twice you've bit him in the butt now.
We're not done yet. You still have to explain what that shadow is and how the Antagonasu escaped. I don't suppose you can answer both, can you?
Regarding the photo, I admit that we don't understand what it means quite yet.
Ha! As I thought.
However, the Antagonasu's escape route, that I can answer.
Can? Well then, Mr. Prosecutor, go on. Enlighten me.
You have explained to you you'll try to find some flaw for what I have to say. You were busy heading up the Alabasti investigation, correct? In that case, I doubt you'd have much knowledge about the Bob Lee side of the case. So would it be best to lead on that side? Agent Shinna explained it in my stead.
Shinna's our subordinate. If I don't stick up for her, how can I look her in the eyes and call myself her boss?
Lang, it's alright. I can take care of him.
Shinna!
You shield me a lot as my boss. But it's time for me to prove my worth.
Alright, if you're okay with it, then you have my support.
Finally, it's time to just Agent Shinna and myself. This is where the battle really begins.
Now then, what is it you'd like to ask?
Let's see. Why don't we start with your movements inside the Bobley's embassy?
During the first Bobley's fire, I assisted in putting out the fire. During the second fire, I was searching for the Yatagarasu that had appeared in Bobble. While I was searching, I heard a scream come from the next room over. Although I was in the next room, I was unable to catch a glimpse of the Yatagarasu. To be honest, I'm actually quite very skeptical that the girl's Yatagarasu even exists. But that is all I have to say. I'm not lying when I say I saw the suspicious person run into Mr. Cochin's office. Like I said earlier. I have no intention of retracting my testimony. Good.
Just to confirm, did you have a partner when you were on your investigation?
No, I moved alone.
In that case, you have no one to corroborate your alibi, is that correct?
Are you calling her suspicious because she was in a room all by herself? How pathetic.
And it wasn't when Agent Shinna tried to arrest... And it wasn't when Agent Shinna tried to arrest Kay on the same rationale? And how about when you accused Larry because he was the weapon's owner?
Not that it's unexpected for that useless lump to get into such a situation. Although I suppose it's never a good idea to let mistakes go uncorrected.
I'll make no excuse for what I did in that situation. Then you should apologize right now for making Kay out to be a killer, pal. I'm sorry. Shinna, apologize.
I'm sorry. It's really okay. I mean, I'm not under suspicion anymore. Right, Mr. Edgeworth?
I never doubted you, not for 1 second.
And the same goes for me. I believe in Shinna.
Let's put to the test and see if she's really worthy of your trust.
This promises to be interesting.
Hold it!
So, you helped with the fire extinguishing effort.
I was in charge of the police on the Babbley side, so I helped them with their work.
Police doing the job of a fireman, you really know how to work people.
She sure does. That's because she's one awesome woman who knows how to manage.
I guess so. She's always bringing you a business card or a scroll at just the right time. To prepare everything before I'm ordered to. That's the definition of a secretary.
She kinda seems more capable than Agent Lang, doesn't she?
At the very least, she's more capable than you, Detective.
Oh, I kinda had a feeling you were gonna say that.
Shannon's more than capable secretary, you know.
Shannon, tell him what the other things you're good at.
Alright.
Hold it!
By the second fire, you mean the one that consumed the 3rd floor of Bobble, correct?
Yes, that was when the suspicious person was spotted in Babel. Then you were after the same person in the long coat that I was after. There's no proof that the suspicious person was really the Atagarasu, because no one was able to get a good look at the person's face.
By the way, how was your team's investigation?
In order to extinguish the fire, water was pumped onto the 3rd floor via the windows. So the majority of investigators conducted their searches on the other floors.
Maybe they did, but there was one person who was wandering around lost on the 3rd floor.
When the fire was pretty much out, I moved to investigate the 3rd floor.
And you did that alone?
Yes.
Hold it!
So, you were in the room next to Mr. Cochin's office.
I already told you I was earlier, as I was examining the neighboring room. I heard that girl's shrill scream. Upon hearing her, I immediately ran towards Mr. Cochin's office.
Wherein you proceeded to arrest her, as I recall.
Yes, I did.
She was totally innocent, pal. I thought we had that cleared up.
And I thought I had already apologized for my behavior.
I'll have to say, yeah.
Now, if the tenacious detective would be so kind as to be quiet.
Oh!
You have to agree, right now is not the time to take issue with that.
Not you too, Mr. Edgeworth.
But what I do take issue is the fact that you didn't see the other Garasu agent Shin, huh?
The prosecutors of this country are all so strange.
Hold it!
You were unable to catch even a glimpse despite being in the next room. Is that true?
I really hate to repeat myself.
I'm sorry for the inconveniencing you. However, I simply wish to make sure that you're not misremembering something. We wouldn't want you to be accused of lying later on, would we?
Hey, Mr. Prosecutor! Are you calling Shinnah's testimony a lie?
Agent Lang, I'm talking to Agent Shinnah, not right now. So I'd appreciate it if you would interrupt us with superfluous comments.
Aw, you know, I kind of feel bad for him.
I understand his pain at watching one of his subordinates being accused. However, I cannot turn my eyes from the truth.
Lang, I'm alright. And as for you, I think you should be focusing your doubts on that girl rather than me.
And why is that?
Hold it!
Are you throwing Kay's words into doubt again?
Well, she does claim to be the Atagarasu, right?
Great job, Kate.
And she did try to chase down the Atagarasu, despite being just an average citizen.
Great job, Kate.
Actually scared of the goal of capturing the fake Yatakarasu.
That's right, which is why I would never lie about anything related to the Atagarasu. And I suppose you have proof of that somewhere. Not quite, but even without any, I have people who believe in me, and that's enough. I see.
Kay's testimony is without flaw, but as for yours... Well, let's just say I find your testimony to be a bit suspicious. There seems to be a very large flaw in her testimony.
Ooh, then why don't you show her using what we found out with Little Thief?
I will in due time. As the key was chewed of. turns out to be revealed by the Agent Jenna. But what is it that she's keeping from us right now? What's the evidence I need to present?
I'm pretty sure I could take a stab at it if you want me to tell you what I think.
Yeah, go for it.
I think it's on the second to last statement. And I think if we have evidence about the fireplace somewhere, then that's what we present. Because we're like, actually, you should have been able to see it in that room. But do we not have that? No, we have revolving fireplace wall. I think that's it. Do you want me to check?
No, I don't know if that's it because like I think we catch you. I mean, yeah, that fair enough. Honestly, actually, yeah.
That's my guess, but I could be wrong.
Oh, you're right. Being in
Hey,
the next room of Mr. Coach's office is the problem for your testimony.
Not so fast!
Mr. Prosecutor, I don't see what the problem you're talking about at all. Agent Lang, do you recall the secret we discovered in the Alabastian fireplace? Oh, you mean how it connects to the office in the next door? What about it? Well, Alabas is the only country with a secret connecting fireplaces. What? The fireplace in Mr. Coach's office holds the exact same secret. What? Yet the Garasu didn't escape through the door or the window. The escape route was through the revolving fireplace and into the next room over. That was
snapped.
so anticlimactic. Now do you see? If the other goddesses escaped into the next room, the thief would have run straight into Agent Shina. Meaning that it's impossible for her to have missed the other Garasu.
what is the meaning of this, Miles?
Well, would you care to explain, Agent Shina? How you managed to completely miss the fleeing of the Garasu, or shall I? Your claim that you're in the next room was a lie all along, wasn't it? Truth is, you were the one case on the coat. Pretending to be at the Garasu, you were the one she chased after. And you tried to lose her, you ran to Mr. Coach's office and headed for the fireplace. Then you shed your coat in the next room, leaving it there to emerge as Agent Shina. After I came back around, police came under arrest. Then, does that sound about right? If not, then speak now or forever hold your peace.
How dare you make Cook K look like the bad guy when you're the suspicious one, pal? Jenna?
I fucking called it. I knew it. I mean, I also knew it because I knew it, but I fucking knew it. When I called it, I fucking called it, didn't I?
You sure did.
That laugh.
I remember this irritating laugh.
I'm getting chills on my spine.
It can't be. But it has to be.
Jenna, what's wrong with you?
I'm sorry. It was so funny that I couldn't help but laugh.
Funny, you say?
Yes, that you would accuse me of being the Yatagarasu. The prosecutors of this country really are so very strange. Do you think you can get away with this by simply laughing it off? And you think I'm the one taking things too lightly? I think not. It's that prosecutor who is. Look, everything you said earlier is nothing more than mere speculation. The Yatagarasu's fled through this fireplace. Do you have any proof to back up your claim? If you don't, then you haven't proven a thing regarding the Yatagarasu's escape route.
The tone of your voice, your take of me now has certainly changed.
That's because it's been a while since I've had this much fun. I think I'll let loose, and then we can have a real battle of wits.
For an agent of Interpol to show me the true power of her mind, it's a great honor.
Don't underestimate me. I'm not some foolish broad, you know.
I know, and that's how I won't hold anything back either as I answer your question.
My question.
Take that!
I'm sorry, but this is really your honest answer to my question? You pressed the wrong evidence, you dummy. Oh no, you didn't.
I did not. It's both of them.
It super sounded like it was the wrong
I know, same here. The only reason I knew it wasn't the wrong one was because the music had stopped and the bar went away.
True.
Yes. According to Ambassador Polenio's testimony, he said that he was burning some documents in the fireplace of Mr. Cochin.
Oh?
That the ashes of what they burned were left in the fireplace, so they should have been there. However, when we went to investigate the room, the ashes weren't there.
Why is that a problem? Maybe someone else cleaned them up.
Objection!
Unfortunately for you, Ambassador Polenio said that he forgot to. So the question remains, why were the ashes missing? The answer is simple. When the Yatagarasu went through the fireplace wall, the ashes were pushed into the next room by the wall as well. The movement of the ashes that were in Mr. Cochin's office is my proof. And just what is so funny?
Ash as proof. Are you even allowed to submit such flaky evidence in court?
Good pun. Fair enough, good pun.
You still wish to fight us? Of course, why wouldn't I?
In that case, let's hear your counter-argument.
My counter-argument, huh? This really is just like being in court.
Well, to me, we're simply continuing from where we left off all those years ago.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
It doesn't matter. For the crime scene or in court, let's finish this here and now.
I suppose. I've had a lot of fun today, but I grow weary of this game of cat and mouse. Let's make this the last testimony and wrap up this absurd case once and for all.
Wait, are we finishing this case?
Sure.
I thought it went on longer.
In my eyes, all you've proved is that the rotating fireplace wall was used. But you can't really call that proof that the Yatagarasu used the fireplace, now can you? So then, who was it that used the rotating wall? Show me your answer with real evidence. Remember, we've already finished a very thorough investigation and found not a single suspicious thing in Mr. Cochin's office. And there you have it, my counter-argument.
That's very impressive. You see through the fact that I have yet to gather that one piece of evidence.
What is it, Kay? I haven't heard a peep out of you in a while now.
If you don't think you can handle it, feel free to leave the rest to us. But
Okay, pull yourself together. You are the true heir to the Yatagarasu's name, are you not? If you want to steal the truth, then you must never take your eyes off it. This chase you're running to catch the truth. Must see it through to the very end.
Mr. Edgeworth, you're right. I will see this through to the end.
She's gonna go steal something now.
So, you go get her for me, Mr. Edgeworth.
With pleasure.
Looks like a lack of evidence has left you wide open, doesn't it?
Shit, please, show me you're someone I can trust.
Don't worry. This will be the deciding match. You'll see.
Too sorry, Elaine. I simply cannot allow her to escape me again. Very well, then, Agent Shinna. Shall we begin?
I'm ready whenever you are.
I do like the fact that her eyes just become like little like carrot top symbols when she laughs though. That's fucking hilarious. You got this, Miles? Yeah, he's got this.
I love her little grins. It's so good. I love her.
Yeah, she's got a vicious grin on her.
Hold it!
It sounds to me like you're saying my explanation is not good enough.
But I was able to go through that revolving door myself. So that should be proof enough even for you, pal.
Looks like you don't quite understand. But by your looks, I can guess that you're not all that learned.
Oh shit!
Ouch! Talk about rude. You should watch what you say, pal.
Sounds like there's a griffer on that one.
Well, you know what I mean, right? You may have proven that the fireplace was used.
Hold it!
So, you won't prove the other Karasu was the one who used the fireplace?
That's right. Well, do you have any? Can you prove that it wasn't the Yatagarasu who used the
You
fireplace?
can't prove a negative K. I'm sorry. I'm with her on this one.
I don't need to prove anything to you. Objection!
Hold it!
Hey, if you could please not steal my line.
Sorry. I just couldn't hold it in anymore.
Little old Fred, leave her to me. All you have to do is sit back and watch.
It seems like you might have some wiggle room, but without any evidence, it's meaningless.
Hold it!
It's possible they got us left fingerprints on the fireplace.
Sorry, but I had the forensics team check that already. All they found were prints belonging to Ambassador Pilano and Mr. Cochin.
Curses. Should have known better than to think the other Karasu would have been so careless. There was some sort of evidence we still get to find.
I take it you have no further objections?
Hold it!
So, Interpol is officially examining the entire Bobley's empire.
Yes, the investigators who weren't allowed into Alabas were incredibly helpful. They all put in great efforts to search for any sign of the Yatagarasu.
Objection!
And yet, despite all that effort, it appears that they failed to notice the lack of ash in the office fireplace. Furthermore, you were the one who inspected the room next to Mr. Cochin's, correct? I didn't notice the ash there in the fireplace of that room, and for that, I'm sorry.
You need to apologize, Shinna. As your boss, your mistakes are my mistakes. So allow me to apologize for you. I'm sorry.
You know, maybe this guy's not such a bad guy after all.
He grows on you. Are you saying Niles, Falconis? I just feel like you're saying Niles, not Miles.
You apologize for support and everything. What a great boss.
Niles Edgeworth. Oh my god.
Are you saying I don't do anything for my own subordinates?
Yes.
No, sorry, sir. You are someone I really respect, sir, even if you are a bit, too strict sometimes.
That's it. Oh, that is only a problem on your end.
Wow, way to be super hard on him in response.
You hear Niles? Who the fuck is Niles Cranes? I'm curious.
Niles Crane from, Frasier.
Oh, right, we've talked about this before, haven't we?
Yeah, I don't
That's
remember
right,
in
we've talked about
In
this.
regard to what?
Yeah, no. Falconis has actually DM'd me a video of Niles Cranes. No, I remember this. I do remember this. Yeah. Oh, I realized I didn't have the primordial lad on the stream. Yeah, you did, and guess who completely forgot about him entirely?
No, I'm really too strict on everyone.
Anyway, Shina, you didn't find anything in Mr. Kojin's office, right?
That's right. We finished our investigation.
Hold it!
So you really didn't find anything?
Yes, as I said, not one suspicious thing. Although, as you already know, we did find the Atakarasu's key in the document detailing the smuggling operation. But we still haven't found the blade that belongs to the Bobbly's knife handle yet.
Ha! You see, my subordinates worked hard to investigate everything. So there's nothing else to find, alright? Wow, Agent Ling really sticks up for his people. Lang Ji says all men are brothers and friends become family. So you see, my people are my family, and their families are my family too.
That's a rather large family you have there.
Wasn't Langji like, hey, peon number 1, it's your brother's cousin's nephew's birthday or some shit like that? I sent them a gift, like at the start of this
Yes,
shit.
but yes. Also important to note, every one of his subordinates is number 1.
Yeah. So
So
like,
they all count off as 1. During a count. He's
So,
my
like,
favorite.
he is a pretty good boss, honestly. Like,
He's a great boss.
fathers, brothers, cousins, aunts, uncles, former roommate. Yeah. This is a whole Darth Helmet situation. Yeah. 100%. God, I can't wait for Trace Balls too.
Yes, but as we know, there's always one black sheep in any family. And though it pains me, Agent Lang, you will know the black sheep in your family.
So, do you actually have any proof that the Atagarasu used the fireplace passageway?
No, I haven't found any yet.
What are we gonna do?
There's no need to worry. There's a loophole in Miss Interpol's agent's argument we can exploit first. The one charge of Bobbly's infestation was not Agent Lang, which means that with Agent Shinhan in charge, it's possible she may have tampered with the evidence. These evidence we found. If there is something I do know, it's that someone tried to hide it from us.
What piece of evidence? And he'd know about taking the he would know about taking evidence. Yeah.
So,
Objection!
yeah.
While you say that, your agents have finished your thorough investigation. Are you absolutely certain that you didn't overlook anything?
Well, aren't we full of ourselves standing there insulting our Interpol agents?
You better not be insinuating my men are incompetent, Mr. Prosecutor.
Never do that. However, it doesn't change the fact that they did overlook something. I'd like you to take a look at this length of wire.
And what exactly is this supposed to mean?
Length of wire. So what about it?
I'll tell you what, we found this in the Bobbly's embassy not long ago.
God, they really are becoming an empire in my mind.
What?
We found it wound up inside the grandfather clock inside Mr. Kojin's office.
You found that at the scene of Mr. Cochin's murder.
But this wire wasn't all we found. We found one other very important thing.
There's more.
Mr. Kojin's office. There were signs that someone had burned counterfeit bills there.
What in the...
Hey!
That evidence was something you found out through that girl's machine, right?
So what if it was?
That's what I thought. But unfortunately for you, a recreation made by a machine is hardly concrete proof. Among the ashes you found in the room, did you happen to find any counterfeit bills?
No.
You see? There's nothing in that office. Nothing you can call evidence, anyway.
I'm sorry, but I seem to have given you the wrong impression.
How so?
I don't recall saying I was presenting evidence of any sort, but rather I was pointing out that your investigation was incomplete, and that this throws into doubt the purity of your investigation into the Yatakarasu.
You still suspect me, I see. Alright then, I ask you to point out what part of my investigation was incomplete.
The save function, that's what's incomplete. The other Interpol agents worked under the command of Agent Shinna. It's not possible that the reason the person in K was chasing it is it not possible that was because that person knew there would be no other agents on that floor. Furthermore, we've come to see that Agent Shinna was only pretending to be investigating the Yatakarasu to the point of arresting K. In that case, there's only one location that no one has yet to inspect. Because they have to inspect this location.
Take that!
I've been wondering when we're going to go to that area.
Location Agent Shinna is, of course, the room you claim to have examined. I believe the room next to Mr. Kochin's office warrants a thorough inspection.
Even if you do that, I doubt you'll find anything of use to you there.
I'll be the one to decide that. Death of Gumshoe.
Yes, sir, I'm on it. I'll be right back out to check out the room next to the office.
Woohoo! Hey, Mr. Edgeworth. Do you really think that Ms. Shina's the Yatakarasu?
Yes, by logic sound, I believe she is.
Then I'm not going to let her get away with ruining the name of the Yatakarasu. But can you prove she's the Yatakarasu is the question.
If Detective Gumshoe can find what I'm hoping he will find, then I should be able to.
And just what are you hoping he'll find?
Let's just say I've had Detective Gumshoe do a little experiment for me earlier.
An experiment, and as if that detective has the brains for high science.
Wasn't for the mentally taxing, I had him use the same escape route as the Yatakarasu.
And what did you find out by doing that?
First, that it's possible for a person to fit through the revolving wall door. Second, that by going through there, his coat was covered in ash and Bob Wooley's ink.
Who cares what his coat was covered in? It's not worth that much anyway.
But is it really worth so little? I believe that it's actually quite a meaningful result, the value of which I'm about to prove.
Come on, Franziska. You gotta be able to lock on to what he's saying here.
Mr. Edgeworth, I found some things you really need to see, sir.
Oh, so what are these things that you found?
Some makeup, a coat, a pair of shoes.
You found a coat? You that, Mr. Edgeworth? Maybe it's the person I saw was...
But
Yes, the possibility does exist. Agent Shuna, were these pieces of evidence not in that room when you examined it?
Unfortunately for you, those aren't suspicious items of any sort. They all belong to me. They were getting in the way, so I stored them in that room.
ah,
Thank you for bringing them to me. It saves me a trip. May I have them back now?
Hold it!
These items that the detective brought back are incredibly significant and request that we be allowed to examine them.
They're my personal belongings, so you have no right to touch them without my permission.
I wish to examine them for the sake of the investigation, but if you wish to deny us access to them, Agent Lang, let's hear your opinion on this. I say let him look at your stuff, Shino.
Dang.
Shino, let's put it all out in the open. You're really innocent and you have nothing to worry about, right?
I guess so. Alright, go ahead and examine whatever you'd like. After all, I have nothing to hide.
Good, now let's begin. So which of these Agent Shino belongs are you going to examine, sir?
So which of these? Yeah. Let's take up the makeup.
I believe I'll examine her makeup. What is this? It looks like a very thin paintbrush.
It's a lip brush for putting on my lipstick.
I found something with a lot of weird powder inside, sir.
That's just foundation powder in there. It's nothing to get worked up over. Well, you two sure know a lot about makeup. I think I need to confiscate them for a bit. Ooh, I never knew makeup consisted of this stuff, too. I see. Ooh.
She needs to be completely absorbed in her study of cosmetics.
This really wasn't anything suspicious in Agent Shino's makeup.
I suppose not. Let's move on and examine something else.
I know the coat should have something on there, so I kind of want to see the shoes first.
Let's examine her shoes. Doesn't appear to be anything particularly odd about them.
Hey, Mr. Prosecutor! You know what they say about men who stare at women's shoes?
What do they say?
How scandalous.
I'm merely doing my job, Agent Ling. I don't see how that warranted a comment. Now then, there are some dirt on the sole, otherwise I seem to be perfectly normal.
Guess there isn't anything suspicious about Agent Shino's shoes.
Suppose not. Let's move on and examine something else. Let's examine the coat.
Yes, sir!
It appears you managed to stain your coat rather badly. Agent Shina. The other got after the case I was wearing a coat. I'm beginning to wonder if that stain wasn't created when you went through the fireplace.
No, you have it wrong. That soot probably got on my coat when I was helping the police put out the fire.
And what about this dark substance around the hem of your coat?
Oh, I didn't realize the hem was that dirty. I'm sure it's just some water mixed with soot from when I was helping with the fire.
I don't think so. You can't get away with such a transparent... You think you can get away with such a transparent lie?
Yeah, don't lie to us, pal. This is the same pattern of dirt that got on my coat when I went through the fireplace.
Your words ring hollow in the absence of evidence, you know. So unless you can prove that the dirt on my coat is from the fireplace...
Which I can.
Oh, how?
You did a great job with that, the gum show.
Huh? Me, sir? What did I do?
This coat. This is exactly the piece of evidence I was looking for. I've been hoping to find the coat that the person K saw was wearing. And next you we prove that going through the fireplace would sully a coat.
I don't quite get what you're saying, but I'm happy for the praise, sir.
Why is Grandpa's ashes on the coach? Man, I don't know. Why isn't Grandpa's
What?
ashes on the coach? Sorry, KSG. No, KSG came over here for a question. But Grandpa's ashes. Pretty sure it's also a Gamer Subs flavor, right?
All that remains is for us to show the dark substance of the coat that the hem is.
Oh, and you think you can do that?
Of course I can. This dark substance is solely the hem because of this coat.
Yeah. Which means you just light it on fire.
Take that!
Fire!
Bobbly's ink.
Yes, this is what will prove the coat went through the fireplace. According to Ambassador Palenio, he burned some files in the fireplace this morning.
You told us about that already, so I don't really see the point in mentioning it again.
My point is that he spilled some ink onto the back wall of the fireplace at that time. If the dark substance of this coat turns out to be Bobbly's ink, it would prove that this coat did go through the revolving fireplace wall. So I'd have clipped one of your wings, Yatagaras, but we're not finished yet.
But you have no way of proving whether or not this is Bobbly's ink on the coat hem.
Oh, but I do, and I tend to show it is ink in a few seconds.
How?
How do you ask? Well, since you don't seem to know, allow me to show you.
Hey, let me just get the lantern out real quick. Oh, burn the coat, yeah.
Burn the coat! Burn the coat.
We can find out whether this is Bubbly's ink or not by lighting it on fire.
That's how you're gonna prove that this is Bobbly's ink.
Wrong voice, but you get the point.
Yes, if you could cut a section of the dark stained area for me, I'd appreciate it, because I will show you here and now what this dark substance is.
Shana, sorry to do this, but I'm gonna have to cut a bit off your coat.
Go ahead. I wasn't planning to wear it anymore anyway.
Now then, if someone could loan me a lighter or something.
Oh, I've got some matches. I always carry them with me so I can light smoke bombs.
You sound so much like an arsonist, homegirl.
Then, if I could please have one K, we could get this experiment out of the way.
The flame.
It's the same color as the flame's wet crystal oil produces, which means...
Bubbly's ink is a product of wet crystal oil. And when lit, it produces a green flame. I believe the time has come to clip the Yatagarasu of the wing.
Hold on 1 second.
You're good. Are we actually towards the end?
Yeah, the water.
Yeah, you're good.
Ms. Shana, you're the fake Yatagarasu.
Are we actually towards the end, though? Kind of curious.
Sure does seem that way. The one who killed my father.
Well, if we are, let me ask this. Are we more than like 15, 20 minutes away from the end? Do you remember?
Yes.
We are more by like an hour or two, or?
I don't know off the top of my head, but, we're definitely more than 15 or 20 minutes.
Okay, so then we'll save the ending for next week is what I'm getting at.
Yeah, I mean, we can wrap up this section and then save if you want.
Yeah. Look, because it's already 10 o'clock. I didn't want to keep you up too late.
Yeah, let's wrap this up where we are.
It's about time you came clean, Magician, or should I say, Callisto, you.
Hey, Mr. Brusky, you're not serious, are you?
Do I look like the joking type to you?
Costello, you? I've never heard that name before in my life.
That manner of speaking and that attitude, you haven't changed a bit in 7 years.
You're the defense attorney that killed Mr. Faraday and then tried to frame me for it.
Oh, really? And do you have any proof? You insist I'm this Costello you woman, but you still can't prove it. If you have no proof, then I'm afraid you won't be able to lay a single finger on me.
The raven is a very unique bird, one that flies in the darkness of night. However, the light of the dawn has arrived and will reveal your true ugly form to this world.
Hey, don't insult ravens.
Enough poetry. I want to see some evidence.
Do you really have something that can prove that she is Castillo you?
I do. Something is that the second Yatagarasu was preserved for these last 7 years.
Do me the honor, Mr. Edgeworth.
Oh, okay, for we have finally come to the end. Lift this and clip the Yatagarasu's wings for good.
Take that!
Don't waste my time with garbage. I go throw it out in the trash can in the hallway.
I thought you said you weren't the joking type, yet here you are telling jokes. But I'm not laughing.
Mr. Edgeworth, that piece of evidence I saved for all these years.
Oh!
I think you can prove that Miss Shana is really Callisto you if you use it.
Yes, you're right. It's time we brought out this case of
You're so close.
Take that!
this perfume. It will prove you to be Callisto you.
It will.
Chaos preserved it perfectly for us. Surely you remember this bottle. It belonged to Miss Yu just before she disappeared 7 years ago. Naturally, this means that a few of her fingerprints are on here as well.
This is that bottle of perfume you spilled, which I have preserved ever since. I heard from my father, Bern Faraday, that if stored under the right conditions, a fingerprint can be preserved for decades. Which means that your fingerprints are still on here. Every last one.
We can clear everything up now for to compare the prints on this to your own. Now come, Agent Chanel, will you submit yourself to a fingerprint test?
Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ, that was a good evil laugh. What the fuck? Holy fucking demon, exactly.
It looks like you've seen right through me yet again. You're sending the biggest chill down my spine, Edgeworth.
I like how it's question mark, question mark, as if we don't know who the fuck it is yet.
Callisto. You.
So you've finally shown your true face at last.
This feeling of thrill, it's just greater than that time 7 years ago.
Shinna, you're...
Ling, I really enjoyed the days together. You're an insanely strong, nice, kind-hearted idiot of a man.
So you're a spy all along. You're more sent by the smoke ring I've been chasing after. Someone who's been feeding them intel to Interpol all this time.
Very good. Maybe you're not as big of an idiot as I thought.
Castillo, you, the woman who killed my father 7 years ago. You're her, aren't you? The fake Yatakarasu.
That's right. Castillo you. That's just one of my many names. But even that's just a facade. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am the great thief Yatakarasu.
Callisto, you, this time you won't escape, for this is the end of the road for you. Now come along quietly.
You know, you're the one who left the strongest impression on me, Kay Faraday. And had you not used the Yatakarasu's gadgets, I might have never known who you were. But here you are, being a thorn in my side, just like your father always was.
Kay, don't.
You, I'll never forgive you for what you did to my father.
You really are just like him. Mr. Faraday, too, possessed such laughable honesty.
Why did you get closer to her?
Kay.
Ah, you let Kay go now, pal.
She's a teenager who's getting mocked that her dad died, like, to be fair.
True.
You despicable. Let go of me, you filthy... Ugh.
You think I'm a fake, don't you? Well, unfortunately for you, I'm the real Yatakarasu.
But that's impossible. My father was the one who created Little Thief.
Hey, Mr. Edgeworth. Yatakarasu has 3 legs. Do you know why that is?
Why it has 3 legs? The 3 main reasons of the Yatakarasu will always be one step ahead. First, the Yatakarasu always knows the exact location of the target object. Second, the Yatakarasu always knows exactly how to disarm the security system. No, it can't be.
Did you finally figure it out? You finally know the real identity of the Yatakarasu?
Good idea that Yatakarasu is.
Is it bad? Both of them?
The real identity of Yatakarasu is neither Byron nor Callisto you, but the same token they're both the real Yatakarasu.
How very perceptive of you.
No way.
Single person known as the Great Thief Yatakarasu never existed.
Mr. Edgeworth. I refuse to believe this.
The Yatakarasu is known to have 3 special skills. Skill number 1. The other class always knows the exact location of the target object. And a lawyer would have the opportunity to learn the layout of the client's corporations. Skill number 2. The other class always knows exactly how to disarm the security system. And a good prosecutor would always be well versed in the ways of the criminal. And skill number 3. Yatagarasu doesn't leave a single shred of evidence behind, ever.
I called it. I love that. It's just like, don't trust anyone, not even yourself. And it's literally Yatagarasu pointing a gun at Yatagarasu.
Not even yourself. Excellent.
It's just that sniper meme with her pointing a gun at Faraday, pointing a gun, or her. Okay, this is getting a little confusing. So it's Faraday with Callisto behind her, with K behind Callisto, with Shinnah behind K, with Bad behind Shinnah, with the sniper. Oh Lord! But boy, is this a good fucking entry for you, Bad?
It was only natural for the other Karasu to never leave evidence behind, because the lead detective on the case hid it all away. You're the third member of the other Karasu. You. I've been looking for you a long time. 7 long years, but I finally got you.
Why, Mr. Bad, no long time no see. What happened to us? We used to be such a great team.
Well, if you're such a great team, then why did you kill my father 7 years ago?
Why, indeed. It was nothing personal, really. It was just another person I had to kill.
Is Bad pointing it at you, or I think he's pointing at you, but this is a weird framing.
Yeah.
I get it, but it is weird, yeah. Because he looks like he's further out pointing at Edgeworth, actually. But like he was pointing at
it
you,
does
right?
Kind of look that way. He was shown pointing at you, so,
yeah,
in the big screen. So.
Yeah, I will say this: I did not. It took me a sec. Like, I did not catch on Bad being part of it. Like, if I call this, I'm shocked too with Bad. Actually, I did not catch Bad being part of the whole thing. Like, it makes sense because the 3 of them worked together and they went for the truth of corporations that were doing like shady shit, right? So like it made sense that they're like, oh, we're gonna kind of like ragtag it, make our own little thing. But like, I didn't expect Bad in it at all. Honestly, I'm not gonna fucking lie. That was a big surprise. That was a huge surprise. The only time the moment I realized it was literally the moment where it said Rule 3. And it's like, oh shit, wait, this is actually Bad, not anyone else. Like, once his voice line came up to be, it's like, I kind of put that together. Where it was like, oh, it's neither of them. Okay, so it's both of them. Wait, there's also the third leg. And I was going to make a penis joke about that, but...
Oh my god.
I'll skip over that. But no, the third leg is Bad. Like that took me by fucking surprise. It really did. I did not see that coming. I called what shit not being Callisto you. I did not call Bad being part of the Yatagarasu.
Yeah. But see, this guy does have some good twists in it.
I've been waiting for this twist to get me invested. Instead, I got Larry Butts.
How can you say that?
I got wary of this. It's about time for everything to come to an end. And this time, I won't miss.
Obviously, the 4th Yatagarasu Callista me.
Stop. You. K. It's over, Shinnah.
Your leg.
Agent Lang.
Does it help you're recording all the shit for YouTube? Y'all are good at this? Yeah, no, this... So, Lord Falconis, we have an entire, believe it or not, we have about 2 years worth of Ace Attorney VODs on YouTube from Game 1 to the Great Ace Attorney to Ghost Trick to this. It's all on YouTube, baby. If you ever want to see the VODs, just go to YouTube.
Yeah.
You idiot. What were you thinking, jumping in front of my gun like that? Oh, did he get shot too?
Yeah, Lane got shot in the leg by Bad because Bad was shooting Callisto because Callisto was about to shoot Kay.
Yeah, no, I thought it was Callisto's gun that went off. So I thought he got shot by Callisto's gun, but now I'm realizing his is the one smoking, not hers. Yeah.
Yeah.
What are you risking your life for?
I seriously hope you're. Oh yeah.
I'm sorry, Detective Babbitt. No matter what sort of past she may have had, or even if she's a spy, it doesn't change the fact that she's my subordinate. As long as she is, I can't allow any harm to come to her, not even from you.
You really are an idiot. You know that?
Ha! That's fine with me. You should know by now that this is just how I am. Hey, sis!
Yes.
I want you to conduct a full-body search. Shinnah might have another weapon on her.
All right. Detective Gumshoes, your assistance, please.
Set!
They just like take 20 knives out of like each of her pockets and like out of her boots and then out of her sunglasses and out of her like everything. She doesn't have many places to hide things actually. She doesn't. No cavity searches.
Hey, I found something!
Oh yeah, she found something. That's for sure.
What's this? It looks like a blade from a knife, but doesn't have a handle.
This is a great find, Detective.
Ah, is it, sir?
Let's try putting this blade above the handle.
Take that!
Finally.
I believe this blade actually belongs with the handle that was on the murder weapon.
Hey, they fit together perfectly.
This blade must have been taken from the crime scene when the knife handles were switched.
I'm gonna return this Bobbly's knife now.
Alright, I trust you'll make sure that it is returned to Ambassador Polanio.
Alright.
I believe this makes it perfectly clear who did it. Callisto, you. But the only time the handles could have been switched is just after Kochin's murder. Which means that you must be Mr. Kochin's killer. You killed Mr. Kochin with the Alabastian knife. Switched the handles and took the original blade from the Bubbly's knife with you. Later, you allowed yourself to be spotted by Kay near the open-air stage. Used the fireplace to lose her, then you went back to accuse her of murder. Let's sum it up.
Objection!
You kept engaging tail Edgeworth, but there are 2 problems with it.
Problems in what respect?
What do you think my real reason was in allowing her to chase after me? It was also I could capture Kay Faraday.
What?
When I saw you using that device at Gatewaterland, I knew right away that you were Byrne Faraday's daughter. I became curious, so I researched a little into your background. That's how I found out you were on the trail of the Yatagarasu.
That's why you tried to pin Mr. Kochin's murder on me?
Yes. I knew you would show up at this embassy tonight. So I thought to use you, but pinning the murder on you wasn't my only goal.
You had another?
Yes. Once I had you under arrest, I had planned to search you. And take back the device that rightfully belongs to me, the true Yatagarasu.
You're going to take Little Thief away from me?
7 years ago, it was thanks to that detective that Faraday was able to infiltrate this place.
But he stole more than he should have. I had a tough time recovering that precious key.
And that person who the other Karasu's key was Mr. Faraday.
You that incident 7 years ago? What was the catalyst behind it?
In the eyes of the smuggling ring, the Yatakarasi was becoming a bit of a problem. It wasn't an especially a pleasant assignment.
And why? Why'd you become the member of the other Karasu?
Why? There is no why. I was destined to betray everyone from the very beginning.
From the beginning? What's that supposed to mean?
The person I take orders from hasn't changed, even now to this day.
Does this mean that the leader of the smuggling ring wasn't Mr. Cochin? The real ringleader's still out there pulling the strings.
You're not asking what you need to know because if so, we should probably get going. And you're gonna
I'm
tell me.
bleeding out from my leg.
You tell me everything you did. You understand that, Shana?
I guess I should tell you then that I was the one who set the Bobbly's embassy on fire.
And why'd you do that?
I suppose it was to destroy all evidence of the counterfeit bills.
That was what smuggling was trying to do. Well then, why start 2 fires?
Sorry, but I can't tell you anything about the ring. It's your job to complete your investigation after all. I've had my fun. Now it's your turn to enjoy the ride.
You disappear?
Wait! Miss Shina.
Yes?
I fell to the floor earlier. These fell at my feet.
What about them?
They're such pretty hair sticks that I thought, well, I should return them to you.
You can have them. They're of no use to me anymore. If you don't want them, you can always just throw them away.
No, I want to keep them.
Suit yourself. Oh, that's right. I almost forgot Edgeworth. About the second problem I had with your story. I didn't kill anyone tonight.
What?
I'm not saying that as a sore loser. Think of it as a hint, if you will.
So there's more to this case. I knew it. We didn't even fucking use the goddamn soil pot we had to deal with. Oh my god.
Yeah.
Mr. Prosecutor,
Yes, Agent Lang.
mark my words, I'm not done here and I'll be back.
And it's got nothing to do. And it's got nothing to do with duty or anything because this has become my personal case. I may have been shot, but I'll show you just how dangerous a wounded wolf can be.
His anger appears to have negated the sensation
Of pain in his injured leg. Yeah, he's walking better than I walk.
Well, not quite.
Yeah, fair enough. You know what?
There
Fair
they go.
enough.
There they go.
It's finally over, Kay. The game is over.
I feel like I've peered into her heart a little, you know? It's so cold and dark and incredibly lonely. The person who was giving her all these commands. One who thought my father was a problem to be removed.
Pelenio. I'm telling you, it's Pelenio.
That person's the real ringleader behind the smuggling ring.
Mr. Edgeworth, I have a favor to ask. Can you hold on to these hair sticks for me? They're really pretty, just like the ones they were selling for the Jam and Ninja show. But until this case is over, I don't think I can look at them without being overcome.
I understand. I'll take good care of them for you. There's a bit of soil stuck on the end of these sticks.
And it's that time already, huh?
So it's midnight, the dawn of another day.
Hey, Bob, thanks a bunch. You've really done a lot for everyone all these years.
If they're bad, don't tell me today is the day.
Yeah, it is. With this, I can retire in peace.
I'll be arrested immediately.
It was down to the wire and we almost didn't make it. But we did it. We solved everything.
Let's just say we haven't solved everything yet. The ringleader of the smuggling ring. You, the other Garasu, we're chasing after.
The legend of that Yatagarasu is now over. Mr. Edgeworth, that bit of logic earlier, It was brilliant. I feel like I can leave it all in your hands, and I'm counting on you as I walk slowly into the sunset, never to be seen again.
Again, I'm immediately hit by a police car. Is it really true, Uncle Bad? Were you also a part of the Yatagarasu? What's the statute of limitations on being the Yatagarasu?
That's a good question.
As I said to you earlier, Kay, I'm truly sorry. I wanted nothing but a peaceful life for you.
Uncle Bad.
Hey, don't take it so seriously. It's all just one big joke, right?
Unfortunately, it isn't.
Oh, come on, sir. She just yanked my chain, didn't she, Mr. Edgeworth?
Detective Bad, wait. No, you're no longer detective. Mr. Bad, I'd like to ask you about the Yatagarasu.
Not you too, Mr. Edgeworth.
Mr. Edgeworth, here, I should give these back to you.
These are pages from the KG incident that the Yatagarasu stole from my office.
What an asshole.
Wait, what? When?
Miss Edgeworth, I must apologize for last night.
Oh shit! Right, it's been only last night.
I know, right?
Edgeworth's crazy 48 hours.
Honestly.
So, the Yatagarasu who stole into my room was it?
Wait, that means what? Tell me it's not true. That's too insane for me to believe, sir.
It's true, even if it's not something you want to hear. The KG incident was a very emotionally trying case. So in that courtroom, Faraday as the prosecutor and I as the lead detective. Faraday had evidence in his possession that would prove the defendant guilty. However, because it was stolen, the defendant was found innocent. Who was the elder sister of the victim.
Okay, come on, please. We can't keep Katie up to like midnight.
I'm sure we'll get to a breakpoint soon. I'm
That's
sure of
when
it.
We realized there was a limit to what we could do. The only way we could bring someone like that was to justice was to do outside the courts. So that's what we thought at that time. That's how we formed the Yatagarasu and vowed to bring to light any dirty dealings companies have with the ring, including companies that dealt with the Amano group.
Mr. Amano's conglomerate.
We called ourselves the Yatagarasu and flexed our collective muscle. We exposed all sorts of shady dealings as a warning to the business's world as a whole. By doing that, we were able to stop the higher-ups from covering things up. And then, it was finally time. We had finally arrived at the moment when we'd find out the ringleader's true identity. It was then that you literally stabbed us in the heart, and Faraday, he died for it.
Why? Wasn't she the sister of the victim in the KG8 incident?
Sister's the ringleader, obviously.
After Faraday's death, I looked into her past, and that's when I found out that she was a phony. The victim of the KG8 incident, CCU, she never had a sister.
What then that means?
Jinna was the only fake name she used. Callisto Yu was also another pseudonym. From the very beginning, that woman was a spy sent by the smuggling ring.
She said it herself. I was destined to betray everyone from the very beginning.
Anyway, let's return to the real topic at hand. Mr. Edgeworth, this trump card that we stuck into the page of the case file, please use it wisely.
Trump card.
That photo that we stuck on there, try peeling it off. Behind it slumbers a piece of evidence that Faraday hid away all those years ago.
It's the mark of the Yatagarasu, but why?
This is a directives card from the big boss. Take a look at the back. This was something Kochin had on him at the time of the KG8 incident 10 years ago.
You can't read it, okay.
Huh? Oh, yeah.
That blood is from the victim of the incident, Miss CCU.
But why is the card adorned with the mark of the Yatagarasu?
The reason why we called ourselves the Yatagarasu was because of the three-legged raven mark the smuggling rings boss used. Apparently, orders from the boss would come on these cards without fail. The person who received the order was supposed to burn it immediately after reading it. And apparently, it burns a bright green flame instead of blaze. So it is Poleno!
So you mean these cards are written in Bobley's ink?
The fact that this card that Cochin was sent made it into Faraday's hand at all is nothing short of a miracle. We decided that whenever we stole anything, we would send a card along with it to the police. So that's when those white cards are. The great thief Yatagarasu, they used the mark that only those within the ring would know. That it's our message to the ringleader that we were only a few steps behind. And one more thing, Detective Gumshoe. I'm entrusting this to you. My lollipop.
I was about to say my lollipop.
What is this, sir?
It's what I was talking about earlier.
Okay.
During the KG8 incident trial, Faraday had this in his possession. This important, definitive piece of evidence.
I thought it was stolen. How do you have it?
The person who stole it from us 10 years ago was a man by the name of Ernest Amano. And he had it locked and hidden away for all this time. But we forced him into telling us where it was finally, after the other day's kidnapping case.
This video.
I forgot his voice. I'm not doing it anymore.
This is the same video that the one Mr. Portsman was trying to conceal from me.
Yeah, it would seem that even he was caught up in the ring's web. Amano was prepared to take on the boss someday, and the video was his insurance. That's where that prosecutor comes in. He was to retrieve the video. On top of that, he was apparently instructed to sneak into your office and steal the trump card. You saw it yourself, right? The card that told him to preserve the evidence.
And that card was not about the calling card of the other Garasu, but rather the directives card from the ringleader to Mr. Portsman.
Two pieces together make for a strong weapon for whoever holds them.
The evidence Mr. Portsman thought to withhold from me, and the one that you stole from my office last night. Both pieces are illegal. If me to use either one is.
Whether you use them up or not is up to you. They will be of help when you take on someone who's above the law.
Is the boss the one who cannot be brought to court that Mr. Faraday spoke of? Detective Bad. There's a limit to the law for what it is the people who determine the limits to them.
You still insist that even now, you really are something else. I'll leave the rest in your hands. Now, Detective Gumshoe, the handcuffs. It's time to lock up the last remaining member of the other Garasu. Oh, he's going to jail.
Pops!
Don't ever lose your detective spirits.
Pops, why is this happening? This isn't justice.
Like I always told you, not get emotionally involved. Now let's go.
Yes, sir.
Is this really the end of a legend?
Yep, wrap it up.
Holy shit. I was literally complaining a little while ago that I just couldn't get caught up in a lot of this stuff. Like, the game hadn't been engaging enough for me to this point, which 100% the game was not engaging with Larry Butts and everything like that. If they had just taken Larry's part and shortened it significantly to the point that we got to this like last time, I would have very little problem with the game comparative. But like right now, I just have I was literally up to this point of the game where I was like, you know, until literally just now I was like kind of like fed up with the game to a degree. It was wild.
Yeah, see, I think you're having, it's funny because you're having like the opposite problem a lot of people have where they go in and like, you know, they're not rushing to the end or whatever, but it just keeps going and going and they're like, oh my god. And like, you've correctly identified the pain points of the case, I think.
Yeah.
But like, a lot of people are like, what do you mean it's still not over?
Yeah. Like, There's good to this case. I'm enjoying parts of it. I wish I had got into the meat and potatoes a little quicker, or rather, just skip Larry Butts. But like, my whole thing is that the interesting parts of the parts that make this enjoyable were not gotten to in a way that made it very enjoyable for me. So we'll just see how that goes. All right.
Yeah.
If you're on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. I hope you had a good one. YouTube, stay safe, stay Botanist Cool. We'll see you soon.
Hi.